So today I'll be reviewing Pokémon Journeys episode 72, Shuffle Panic the Underground Labyrinth, and this turned out to be a pretty entertaining episode. It was another one of those classic episodes where Ash and his friends get lost and separated with different members of Team Rocket. So let's talk about the episode. So the episode starts off with Ash and Go, who travel to Driftvale City in Unova to investigate a newly discovered evolution of Clink, only to find out that it was a rumor spread by some guy who was looking to sell cookies at his shop, so it was a waste of time. We also find out that Team Rocket fell for the same rumor. After that, we see Chloe, who also came to Driftvale City to do some shopping, and later on they try out some of the Clank cookies that Go definitely wanted, and Eevee and Grookey then decide to jump into a random hole for no reason, so Ash and the others chase after them and Team Rocket follows to ambush them, while Wobbuffet waits outside to catch Pikachu, and Ash and the others are able to find Grookey and Eevee pretty quickly. Meanwhile, Jessie and Meowth keep arguing and get spotted by Ash. Then Jessie decides that they'll use force and throws a smoke bomb, causing all of them to get separated in different directions. And Ash ends up with Morpeko, Jessie and James end up with Eevee, Go ends up with Pikachu, Chloe ends up with Meowth, and Grookey ends up lost alone. And I always enjoy these episodes because of the interesting interactions that we get to see whenever we get Ash's friends in Team Rocket by themselves. And I really like the matchups with this one because we got Ash with Morpeko, who's the Pikachu clone of this generation, Team Rocket ending up with Eevee, who's Pikachu's parallel Pokemon in a way. But the two most interesting matchups were definitely Meowth and Chloe, and Go and Pikachu, since Go couldn't really control Pikachu, who takes the lead even in battle, and Go says that Pikachu is just like Ash and that Pokemon really do take after their trainers, which is probably something he realized when Drizzle first evolved. And I also really enjoyed the interaction with Meowth and Chloe because we usually only ever get to see Chloe talking to a few characters, so to see her talking to Meowth and then asking about Team Rocket, followed by her helping him out and Meowth doing the same to repay her kindness, was pretty nice to see. And I like how because of this interaction, she realizes that Meowth may not be all that bad. And this leads to her asking Meowth how he learned to talk, and he gives her the short version of his flashback, which leads to them talking to each other about what type of Pokemon Meowth likes. And he says kind ones while acting like a shy anime girl, and Chloe tells him that if you want people to be kind to you, you should be kind to them first and to stop doing bad things. And after complaining about Jessie, Chloe gives Meowth the kind friendship speech and says to not speak ill about others no matter how bad they are, and to make peace with Jessie. And after hearing this from the dazzling Chloe, Meowth decides that he'll leave Team Rocket and let Chloe catch him. Meanwhile, Jessie and James are showing Eevee Meowth's role in the motto so that it can do it with them, which I thought was hilarious. After that, we see Grookey running outside before it gets caught by Wobbuffet and then escaping and then attacking some Heatmore. Then we see all the groups running away to escape Durant, and eventually they meet, and since Heatmore and Durant are enemies, they decide to fight it out while the others escape. And when they get outside, Go ends up catching one of the Durants that escaped, and I like how Eevee did the Meowth backflip when Go does the pose. And then Meowth finally gets his chance to tell Chloe how he feels with that shiny stone, but I guess he spins in the wrong direction because he ends up telling Jessie how he feels instead, and Jessie responds with her usual tsundere reaction, which I thought was hilarious because Meowth was devastated right after. After that, Morpeko shows up and is angry, and since Ash lost all the cookies, it sends everyone flying, which actually hasn't happened since the Hoenn series, and the episode ends with Ash saying he had fun and Meowth missing Chloe. My favorite one of these types of episodes happened in Hoenn, but this one was great too. I like how Pikachu didn't want to listen to Go because he was too used to Ash, Ash being with another Pikachu clone, Team Rocket trying to recruit Eevee, and Meowth trying to join Chloe, which is the first time I've ever seen Meowth try to join anyone. But the last person to actually try to catch Meowth was Iris, so it'll be pretty interesting going forward to see what happens. Overall, this was a great episode. Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and bye.